girls.
Mata Hari. Deceived and betrayed anyone yet today? It is almost lunchtime after all.
Deus ex machina.
The hand of God.
The interaction of the chemicals in the poison is not predictable. The creation of the toxin requires the assumption that these compounds can intermingle, and in fact, these compounds do not intermingle except when they are all mixed together. They do, which is a completely unpredictable event.
Okay, just so I'm clear, you're saying that a person would have to see that the chemicals had already been combined in order to know how to combine them?
Yes, and the chances of that occurring randomly are less than 1/10 of 1%. Therefore, there is a root of the equation that is outside our realm of causality. Deus ex machina, the hand of God.
Wait, Astrid, are you trying to tell us that God taught our perp how to mix a mythical poison?
God or godlike powers. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Come with me. I'll need your help to identify the origin of these component compounds.
I think I love her.
Okay, well, I guess that we're not gonna go straight home. Cold Chinese in the fridge?
Yeah, I'll check.
Now that you're back, I can finally rid myself of this junk left behind in your haste to slink away.
Walter, you've been holding on to this stuff all this time?
I didn't steal anything, if that's what you're implying. Although I admit that this one item confounded me. Just another of your tools of spycraft, I imagine. A sinister communication device. Some kind of devious encoder.
Wow. I really got to you, didn't I, Walter? Did you ever consider that perhaps it's because you enjoyed having me around? Admit it. You like me, Walter.
Walter, we're setting up.
Dr. Bishop. Dr. Bishop, your Astrid is summoning you.
Did you ask? I didn't hear you ask.
May I?
Certainly not.
That's right. You're still mad at me.
Yes, and now you're breaking my concentration as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you solving world hunger or perfecting the perfect peanut butter milkshake?
You must know I was musing on our killer. Agent Dunham reports that he may be attempting to put his victims out of their misery, and if that's the case, then his murder weapon of choice is consistent.
The tears of Ra?
Yes, it's painless and instantaneous, and it begins to make sense now.
So we're looking for what, a humanitarian killer?
Or a compassionate one.
Okay, so you're saying that the killer believes he is saving his victims from a lifetime of suffering by killing. That sounds like an extremely contorted view of compassion.
Some suffering is worse than death.
Dr. Bishop, we are leaving.
Hey, Walter. Here, I want to show you something. My ingenious piece of spy tech.
Mints?
Similar. They're bobbins, and they're delicious.
It's almost like wintergreen, only smokier. One for the road.
You're giving me a send-off?
You may possess positive qualities that I previously overlooked.
Are you flirting with me?
In your dreams.